While still in high school, teenager Julian Brown launched several social media accounts under the name Nature Jab. Over the course of 5 years, he documented the development of a DIY invention he called Plastiline, a solar-powered microwave pyrolysis machine designed to convert plastic waste into plastic crude oil, which can then be refined into usable fuels like gasoline, diesel, and even jet fuel. From his backyard in Georgia, Julian filmed everything: homemade prototypes, test runs, fuel demonstrations, and even safety mishaps, including burns he sustained during early experiments. His mission was clear: to create a sustainable grassroots alternative to traditional recycling and fossil fuels. By mid-2025, Julian had built a massive following online, 1.3 million followers and over 16 million likes on TikTok. His innovative work and socially driven messaging caught the attention of multiple news outlets. In interviews, Julian emphasized that he wasn't in it for money. His focus was helping the planet. He even launched a GoFundMe campaign with a $1 million goal to build a larger pilot plant. As of July 28, 2025, the fundraiser had brought in around $18,000, a modest start toward a big vision. But then, the story took a dark turn. On July 9, 2025, Julian posted a chilling final video to Instagram with the caption, "Something is happening. Keep me in your prayers. Please screen record this."
All right, listen everybody. I can't go into too much detail, but there is some very, very odd stuff going on. I'm certainly under attack right now in many different ways, and I just want everybody to know to just kind of have your eyes open. And I have my eyes open, but there's a lot going on. So I'm still working, I'm still building. Nothing's gonna stop that. But I'm just telling you guys right now, be on the lookout, because I'm under attack.
In the video, he claimed he couldn't reveal details but said he was under attack and insisted he would continue working. That same week, he also shared footage of black helicopters circling the area where he worked.
Look, spotlight right at me. I don't know what's going on. This is the third time this helicopter's been here. Look, it has a spotlight on it. There is a helicopter with a spotlight that keeps circling around me. It's so loud though, like I can't even go to sleep.
Alright, so for those of you who have not seen my stories on Instagram, 2 nights ago I was sleeping in Alabama where I work with my reactor, and there was a helicopter that flew really low and had a spotlight at 10 o'clock at night. Flew over me, shined the spotlight right into my windshield, then flew away, came back, did it again, came back, did it again, came back and did it again. It came 5 times, and this helicopter was flying so low I could feel the blades in my body. And I was recording it and posting it to my story, right? Letting everybody know what was going on. I was ready to leave. If it had done it a 6th time, I would have been gone. Let me tell you why this gets freaky and starts to get scary now. Outside of how scary it is to have a helicopter circle you 6 times in the middle of the country, where there's almost, like, I've been there for a year, never seen a single helicopter out there. So to have a helicopter out there at night with a spotlight circle me 5 times is already freaky enough. But many of you suggested I get Flight Radar 24. I'm a gold member. I got it. I listened, okay? Because you can go back in time, you can select categories to figure out what type of plane you're looking for, right? Like if I wanted to do just helicopter, I could do all the filters, but then I can go back in time too to see. I can go directly back to the date and the time at which this happened. So right now I have it filtered for helicopters, and right now as I'm filming this, these are every single helicopter that's flying in the world right now, everywhere. This app is pretty cool. And I gotta say, if you guys are watching Flight Radar, you can sponsor me because I actually really like this. I can't show you guys my screen because you'll know my location if I do that. But here's the scary part. I went back in time. I went hours before the helicopter ever showed up and just sat there looking at the screen. And guess what, guys? No helicopter ever showed up on Flight 24. But I have it on video. There was a helicopter there. But why was that helicopter not there? I wish I could show you. I can't give away my location. And I know it's the exact time because Instagram has the time when I posted it archived. So I have the exact date, the exact time, I have the exact location, and yet Flight 24 is telling me there was no helicopter in the sky. So And there were some other things I didn't say to you. There were some points where the whole sky was lighting up like a flash. And then I saw some stars in the sky that were moving. Oh, it was just a bloody shooting star or comet. No, these stars weren't moving like shooting stars. They were moving like up and then just disappeared. So I don't know what I saw, and they were very high up. This is not a drone. This was a star that was moving and disappearing.
Then, he disappeared. For 2 weeks, there were no updates, no posts, no public appearances. Online speculation exploded. Many believed Julian had been silenced, possibly by powerful oil companies who saw his invention as a threat. Comparisons quickly surfaced to the case of Stanley Meyer, the American inventor who in the 1990s claimed to have developed a car that ran on water. Meyer's water fuel cell supposedly split hydrogen and oxygen more efficiently than standard electrolysis, but critics labeled it a hoax. After losing a fraud lawsuit, Meyer died suddenly in 1998 after a restaurant outing. His brother claimed he ran into the parking lot yelling that he was poisoned. Ever since, conspiracy theories have suggested he was eliminated to protect fossil fuel profits. Now, some wonder if Julian Brown could be facing the same fate. Thankfully, on July 28, 2025, the Daily Mail contacted Julian's mother, Nia Brown, who confirmed he was alive and safe. However, she refused to provide details, citing concerns for his security. The Atlanta Police Department also reported that no missing person case had been filed under Julian's name, and that they were not actively searching for him. And that's the most recent update we've received surrounding Julian Brown at the time of this recording.
Okay, so we've cleaned out, more of that hallway there. There's the bathroom. I'm in the middle of a bedroom. I'm standing on a skateboard on top of a bunch of trash. I can't see any floor in here. You got bottles of urine here. I think over here on this side, this looks like there's kind of pillows laid out here, and then there's a phone charger plugged in right here. So it assumes this was actually where somebody did sleep. I did pull the curtains off just to get a little bit of light. Obviously, pulled the air conditioner out to get air flowing through, and there's a TV here. This is, I've been in several hoarder houses, a lot of hoarder houses. And normally there's at least a little more ability to, live in the house. At least a pathway to walk. So it's just crazy that this is.
Matty Ice is a real estate investor who began documenting his journey of building a property portfolio on TikTok in March 2025, sharing videos of renovations, cleanouts, and behind-the-scenes moments from his ventures. On March 7th, 2025, Matty successfully won a house at auction. The property had clearly been neglected. The previous occupant appeared to struggle with hoarding, and the home was in extremely unsanitary condition. The following week, Matty began the cleanup process and decided to share it on TikTok. But during the cleanout, he discovered something he never expected: skeletal human remains. He immediately called the police, and soon after, officers, firefighters, and the Lake County Coroner's Office arrived and removed the body for examination.
So this is the house where we found the body yesterday, and back here today, got guys cleaning up the outside. Yesterday, the coroner came, police came, fire department came, they took the body and tried to determine if it was the previous owner. Him and his brother lived here one time. Fire department did have an interaction with him back in November. So coroner is coming back today to look for more information, contact information to one of the family members or something, just to try to wrap this thing up. So as for now, though, the detective asked that we not enter the house. We boarded it back up, so just kind of waiting now till they give us the green light to continue and clean out. There was an arm missing on the person's body, so the coroner did ask us if we find anything to give them a call. Of course, we're kind of thinking it was possibly an animal or something like that.
Matty was forced to pause work on the house while the investigation began, and authorities boarded up the property, restricting his access. The coroner later identified the remains as belonging to a friend of the previous homeowner, who they believed may have also been a romantic partner. While they withheld further details about the relationship, they noted that one of the arms was missing, but did not suspect foul play, instead theorizing that an animal may have been responsible. After Matty posted the video of the discovery, it quickly went viral, gaining millions of views. However, because the video included footage of the skeleton, it was repeatedly taken down and re-uploaded. One neighbor who saw the video later introduced themselves, explaining they could smell the house from down the street as far back as the previous year. Others said they were forced to keep their windows shut, and despite multiple complaints to the city of Hammond, no action was ever taken. Eventually, Maddie was allowed to resume work on the property. But the situation still leaves behind unsettling questions. How did the person die? Why did it take so long for their body to be discovered? And why did the city fail to intervene? Despite clear signs, something was wrong. Inevitable, also known as You Should Not Be Looking, is a Russian TikToker believed to be living in the United States. His account first gained attention on December 23, 2021, when he began uploading footage of what he claimed to be a UFO sighting. However, just a week later, his content took a strange turn. By the end of December, Inevitable began posting videos of himself wandering through forests, including the Coconino National Forest in Arizona. In one video, he discovers what appears to be an abandoned parking complex. Then, without explanation, his account went silent for several weeks. On February 18, 2022, he returned with a series of cryptic TikToks. The first video shows him following a woman. It then cuts to disturbing imagery: blood on the ground and blood dripping down a yellow pole. The second video, posted later that night, features nighttime footage in the woods. It shows a large bag, a man in a hood facing away from the camera, and later, the bag again, this time next to a pool of blood. The video ends as Inevitable pulls the bag away. A third video that day shows a gray tarp and a crowbar. The fourth and final video of the day features a house, with a man inside staring out through a window. For reasons unknown, Inevitable places a clownfish toy on the steps outside. the toy's significance remains unexplained. After that eerie day, the account went silent for 3 months. Then, Inevitable resurfaced with a chilling new video captioned, "Next victim?" He vanished again for 2 more months, returning on July 7th, 2022, with a video showing him back in the woods. This time, on-screen text read, "Visiting the burial site of my latest victim." In the following month, he posted from what looked like a basement, captioning the video, "A new visitor will join me soon." Later, he uploaded another video showing where he chased someone who had escaped from him through a door. After that, he disappeared for his longest break yet, 6 months. On February 9th, 2023, Inevitable returned once again, this time filming in the forest during daylight. The caption read, "It looks peaceful to those who don't know what happened here." He then picks up a small stick and places it in the snow, possibly hinting that someone had died there. His final video, posted on March 20th, 2023, was titled, "This is how I hunt." On-screen text included phrases like, "Join me as I find the gullible. I cut off the electricity for these streetlights to make it harder to see me. I hope I get someone soon." Since then, Inevitable has been completely inactive. As of now, it's been over 2 years with no new posts, no updates, and no confirmed sightings. The question remains, was Inevitable a real serial killer? Or was it all part of an elaborate ARG?